Good morning, everyone. This is Cynthia Gwiazda, coming to you live from the Hagaman Memorial Library. I have some new fiction that we just acquired this month in November 2023 that I'd like to review with you. That you can put on hold and borrow at the library. Um, so without further ado, let's take a look at those. So, new and featured fiction for November at Hagen Memorial Library. The first book I'd like to talk to you about is called The Island of Lost Girls by Alex Marwood. 1985. To Mercedes, La Castellana is home, an island with deep rooted traditions untouched by the modern world. But this secluded paradise is upended with the arrival of millionaire Matthew Mead and his pampered daughter Tatiana. While the Meads lavishly spread unimaginable wealth around La Castellana, the price Mercedes and the rest of the islanders will pay is more than they could ever have imagined. 2016. Robin has been desperately searching for her 17-year-old daughter, Gemma, who's been missing for more than a year. Finding herself on La Castellana, an island playground for the international jet set, Robin quickly realizes she's out of her depth. No one's willing to help, and Robin fears she's running out of time to find her child. But someone's been watching, silently waiting for the moment to expose the dark truth of what really happens on the island of lost girls. That's called The Island of Lost Girls by Alex Marwood. The next book is called Killers of a Certain Age by Deanna Rayborn. Older women often feel invisible, but sometimes that's their secret weapon. Billy, Mary Alice, Helen, and Natalie have worked for the museum, an elite network of assassins, for 40 years. Now their talents are considered old school, and no one appreciates what they have to offer in an age that relies more on technology than people skills. When the foursome is sent on an all expenses paid vacation to mark their retirement, they are targeted by one of their own. Only the board, the top level members of the museum, can order the termination of field agents, and the women realize they've been marked for death. Now, to get out alive, they have to turn against their own organization, relying on experience and each other to get the job done, knowing that working together is the secret to their survival. They're about to teach the board what it really means to be a woman and a killer of a certain age. That's called Killers of a Certain Age by Deanna Rayborn. Mother Daughter Murder Night. That's by Nina Simon. In this Reese's book club pick, high-powered businesswoman Lana Rubicon has a lot to be proud of. Her keen intelligence, impeccable taste, and the LA real estate empire she's built. But when she finds herself trapped 300 miles north of the city, convalescing in a sleepy coastal town with her adult daughter Beth and teenage granddaughter Jack, Lana is stuck counting otters instead of square footage and hoping that boredom won't kill her before the cancer does. Then Jack, teeny in stature but fiercely independent, happens upon a dead body while kayaking. She quickly becomes a suspect in a homicide investigation, and the Rubicon women are thrown into chaos. Beth thinks Lana should focus on recovery, but Lana has a better idea. She'll pull on her wig, find the true murderer, protect her family, and prove she still has power. With Jack and Beth's help, Lana uncovers a web of lies, family vendettas, and land disputes lurking beneath the surface of a community populated by folksy con- conservationists and wealthy ranchers. But as their amateur snooping advances into an ever more dangerous territory, the headstrong Rubicon women must learn to do the one thing they've always resisted: depend on each other. That's called The Mother-Daughter Murder Night by Nina Simon. The next book is called Shell Beach by Davis Bunn. This title is available in our large print collection. Noah Hurst is leaving a life he spent 12 years building. Professionally, a losing battle for his job after a hostile takeover. Personally, signing away his marriage in a split that was a long time coming. Now, the difficult part: deciding who he is, what he wants, and where to go next. Maybe it's time to realize a dream that's carried him through hard times. Raveling the ocean, exploring new ports, embracing the endless horizon. For now, the dream alone gives Noah the strength to move forward. Jenna Greaves is an end-of-life nurse, devoted till her charge's final breath. She's been called a confidant, a surrogate daughter, and a best friend. She is all those to Dino Vincenza, a secretive millionaire who refuses to even speak with his greedy and impatient family. Gradually, Jenna becomes Dino's only confidant, and something far more out of the ordinary. She shares the old man's passion for sailing in open seas. With his passing comes an unexpected bequest, a luxury yacht that invites Jenna to break free of old chains, if only she might find someone to help steer her towards new horizons. One twist of fate, and Noah and Jenna are brought together in the most unexpected way to navigate their future and discover more about life, each other, and themselves than they ever imagined. That's called Shell Beach by Davis Bunn. The next book is called A Bakery in Paris by Amy Runyon. 1870. The Prussians are at the city gates, intent to starve Paris into submission. Lisette Vigneault, headstrong, willful, and often ignored by her wealthy parents, awaits the outcome of the war from her parents' grand home in the Place Royale in the very heart of the city. When an excursion throws her into the path of a revolutionary National Guardsman, Theodore Fournier, her destiny is forever changed. She gives up her life of luxury to join in the fight for a Paris of the people. She opens a small bakery with the hopes of being a vital boon to the impoverished neighborhood in its hour of need. When the city falls into famine and then rebellion, her resolve to give up the comforts of her past life is sorely tested. 1946. 19-year-old Micheline Chartier is coping with the loss of her father and the disappearance of her mother during the war. In their absence, she is charged with the raising of her two younger sisters. At the hand of a well-meaning neighbor, Micheline finds herself enrolled in a prestigious baking academy with her entire life mapped out for her. Feeling trapped and desperately unequal to the task of raising two young girls, she becomes obsessed with finding her mother. Her classmate at the academy, Laurent Tenay, may be the only one capable of helping Micheline move on from the past to begin creating a future for herself. Both women must grapple with loss, learn to accept love, and face impossible choices armed with little more than their courage and a belief that a bit of flour, yeast, sugar, and love can bring about a revolution of their own. That's called A Bakery in Paris by Amy K. Runyon. The next book is called The Breakaway by Jennifer Weiner. This title is available in our large print collection as well. 33-year-old Abby Stern has made it to a happy place. True, she still has gig jobs instead of a career, and the apartment where she's lived since college still looks like she's just moved in. But she's got good friends, her bike, and her bicycling club in Philadelphia. She's at peace with her plus-size body, at least most of the time, and she's on track to marry Mark Meadoff, her childhood summer sweetheart, a man she met at the weight loss camp that her perpetually dieting mother forced her to attend. 15 years after her final summer at Camp Golden Hills, when Abby reconnects with a half his size Mark, it feels like the happy ending she's always wanted. Yet Abby can't escape the feeling that something isn't right. So when she gets a last minute invitation to lead a cycling trip from New York City to Niagara Falls, she's happy to have time away from Mark, a chance to reflect and make up her mind. But things get complicated fast. First, Abby spots a familiar face in the group, Sebastian, the one night stand she thought she'd never see again. Then there's a surprise last minute addition to the trip, her mother, Eileen, the woman Abby blames for a lifetime of body shaming and insecurities she's still trying to undo. Over 2 weeks and more than 700 miles, strangers become friends, hidden truths come to light. A teenage girl with a secret unites the riders in unexpected ways, and Abby is forced to reconsider everything she believes about herself, her mother, and the nature of love. That's called The Breakaway by Jennifer Weiner. The next book is called The River We Remember by William Kent Kruger. This title is also available in our large print collection. On Memorial Day in 1958, as the people of Jewell, Minnesota gathered to remember and honor the sacrifice of so many sons in the wars of the past, the half-clothed body of wealthy landowner Jimmy Quinn is found floating in the Alabaster River, dead from a shotgun blast. Investigation of the murder falls to Sheriff Brody Dern, a highly decorated war hero who still carries the physical and emotional scars from his military service. Even before Dern has the results of the autopsy, vicious rumors begin to circulate that the killer must be Noah Bluestone, a Native American World War II veteran who has recently returned to Jewell with a Japanese wife. As suspicions and accusations mount and the town teeters on the edge of more violence, Dern struggles not only to find the truth of Quinn's murder, but also put to rest the demons from his own past. Caught up in the torrent of anger that sweeps through Jewell are a war widow and her adolescent son, the intrepid publisher of a local newspaper, an aging deputy, and a crusading lawyer, all of whom struggle with their own tragic histories and harbor secrets that Quinn's death threatens to expose. Both a complex, spellbinding mystery and a masterful portrait of mid-century American life from an author of novels as big-hearted as they come, The River We Remember is an unflinching look at the wounds left by the wars we fight abroad and at home, a moving exploration of the ways in which we seek to heal, and a testament to the enduring power of the stories we tell about the places we call home. That's called The River We Remember by William Kent Kruger. And thank you for tuning in. Please consider following us on social media for more recommendations and Hagaman Library goodness. So our handles are on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter /X are at Hagaman Library. Instagram and Threads, it's at Hagaman_Easthaven. And to check out any of our new and featured fiction, please visit us either in person or online at www.hagamanlibrary.org. So I hope you've enjoyed this presentation of our new fiction for coming up for this November, and I hope you'll visit our website and you can click on your account and put these books on hold, or you can stop in and visit us and ask about these books here at the library. So we hope to see you soon here at the library, and happy November, and hope to see you soon. And thanks again for tuning in. Have a great day.